All right, so we're going to jump in and just keep going on exercise number 2. All right, so in order to do these in separate Python files, I'm going to right-click this project. I'm going to hit New. I'm going to go Python file. This time I'm going to name it Chapter 5 EX2. All right, so I got a fresh Python file here. So obviously, at the beginning of this, we want to make sure that we put the exercise data right there, copied from Canvas, Control/, and now we know exactly what we need to be doing. Obviously, the first thing is create a conditionally executed main method. You know how to do that. You should be very well practiced at this. So we create this conditionally executed main method. Okay, that's what that is right there. So obviously, whenever it tells you to define a function called mean, you can just set it up like this, and then you can unpack it. It's going to take in 4 values. Okay, you can name those arbitrarily. You can call it val1, you can call it val2, val3, and val4. I would encourage you to just name it however you would like to do that. So it's going to take 4 values in. So that means I define 4 parameter variables so that when I call it, I also have to have 4 parameters. Now remember, this is positional. So the first argument is going to go to the first parameter, second argument is going to the second parameter, third argument, third parameter, and fourth argument to fourth parameter. Okay? So then it takes in 4 values, it sums them up, finds the average, and returns the value. Now obviously this is 4. To find an average, you just add val1 plus val2 plus val3 plus val4, and then divide that by 4. Okay, so that's your mean. Now, keep in mind, this returns the value. Okay, so to return the value, you're going to just use the return keyword and return it. Obviously, I didn't do the work for you. You're going to have to actually solve this problem, but there's how you actually return it. Okay, so then you're also going to do a multi-sum. It's going to take in 4 values. You're going to sum them up and return that value. And then you're going to do a get random. Now remember, when you're doing this get random, you need to use an import statement. Okay, that import random file or that import random module is what you're going to be using. Okay, and I did a little bit of coverage on that in the video. Okay, so you import random, and then, so if we're going to we're going to do a get random. It's going to take in a start and an end, right? So we're going to do a start and an end here. And then if we want to get a random integer, right, we're going to get, you could just call it rand equals random dot randint, and then we can use the start and end to actually generate that number. Okay, so it's called get random. It's going to take in a start value. It's going to generate a random int within that range, and then it's going to return that value. Okay, so then once we've done this, you're going to call the mean function with 4 values, and then you're going to catch them. Now, do you remember what that means? So what you're going to do, you're going to catch the mean. So you can type mean equals mean, and then you're going to give it 4 values. Right? So we're going to find the mean of those values, and then you're going to catch it. That means you're going to use an assignment operator, and you are going to assign that to a variable. Same thing with multi-sum, same thing with get random, and then you're going to print them all out on different lines. So you could use multiple print statements, or you can use a /n. Okay, so that should at least get you started on this exercise number 2. If you're struggling, go ahead and get a hold of me, and we'll see you on exercise 3.